8 players, 7 of them are honest, 1 of them is a cheater. Will the honest players find the cheater and win the money, or will the cheater win it all? Welcome to Lie, Cheat, and Steal.
How dare you impugn my beaver?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
Let's meet our 8 contestants for tonight. 1 of them has already been made a cheater. They are Caitlin, Langley, Kalee, Bryan, Lauren, Liz, Nate, and Susan. Now, I don't know who the cheater is either, so I'm playing along, but Jared does because he has picked our cheater tonight. He's going to tell us how he did that.
I chose the cheater randomly. I assigned each player to one of the 8 maids of milking I hired, and the one of them that was just miming and making the noises with her mouth, that was the cheater.
Okay. So the fake milker is milking it for all it's worth. Okay. Move on to our first 2 questions. See if you can find the cheater early and keep all your money in the bank. Here we go. Name the 10 highest ranks in the U.S. Army. 30 seconds to talk it out. When time runs out, we will go to Caitlin for her answer. Go.
General.
Brigadier General.
Major.
Colonel.
No.
What's it called?
Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Major.
Sergeant.
Private.
No, private is way
I
down
think
there.
private is
Captain.
in the top 10. Yeah.
Captain
Yeah.
might be the end.
Big
Douglas
boy.
MacArthur was a field marshal.
Major.
Okay. Wait.
I think there's other kind of general.
Time. Okay, and Caitlin, you were first.
How about corporal?
Corporal does not make the top 10, no.
Okay.
Langley.
Let's just go with general.
Number 2, General. Yeah, very good. There's
Okay.
1 higher than that, so that is $1 into the bank. Kalee.
I'm gonna go with major.
Major, number 8.
Oh,
Very good. $4 for Kalee. And we're on to Bryan.
Major Sanders.
Yeah.
How about captain?
Captain. Yeah, that is number 9. $4.50 for Captain. Very good. Lauren.
Corporal already?
Corporal was said, yeah.
Okay.
Was not there.
Trying to think of MASH.
Slinger.
Maybe I'll go for the 50 cents there. A Brigadier General?
Brigadier General is not the 50-cent answer. Yeah, Brigadier General is number 5, actually.
Whoa, there are a lot of kind of generals.
Yeah.
It's a very
250.
general term.
Liz.
Colonel.
Unless you're running Kentucky Fried Chicken, yeah, Colonel is number 6. Very good.
That's number 10 in my book.
Yep.
Nate.
I'm happy it's still there because Lieutenant Colonel is right under Colonel. I used to live next door to a lieutenant colonel in the Army, and his name was Dan, so we all just called him Lieutenant Dan. Skip the
Correct.
colonel part.
And Susan.
I'm going to hope that the U.S. Army is the same as the Canadian Army. I think after captain is lieutenant, or lieutenant, sorry.
Yes, that is good enough. First lieutenant. Yeah, very good. It is $2. Does the Canadian one have all made up ranks that we've never heard of? But
I think they're the same.
first apologist. Very good. 7 for 8. Let's see what we missed. General of the Army, which is the very top. Lieutenant General and Major General.
Major
Okay.
General.
Moving on to the double money question. Here we go. Name the Christmas movie or special by 3 of the supporting characters. Martha May, Whomever, Lou, Who, and Hubris, Scott Farkas, Grover Dill and Miss Shields, Judy the Waitress, Judy the Elf, and Dr. Neil Miller, Stanley Weasel, Harvey Beaver, and Charlie Muskrat, Sam Wainwright, Martini, and Violet Bick, Tanta Kringle, S.D. Kluger, and the Winter Warlock, Thurman Merman, Bob Chapeska, and the Miami Bartender, Judge Henry Harper, R.H. Macy, and the Drunken Santa Claus, Liz Langston, Ted Matlin, and Tony the Elf, and Murray Futterman, Pete Fontaine, and Lynn Peltzer. 30 seconds to talk it over, then we go to Langley. Go.
9 is Jingle All the Way. That's what we were talking about the whole time.
God damn
For the
it.
game. Grinch Who Stole Christmas is the bottom. Christmas Story 2.
Yep.
Santa Claus is $3.
Which one? Santa Claus?
Yeah, Judy the Elf, the waitress from Denny's, and then
What about number 10?
I know number 10.
What's up? Oh, shoot. Okay.
Fine, okay. Langley, you're first.
The highest I think I can get is 7. Is that Bad Santa?
Bad Santa with
Yep.
Billy Bob Thornton. Very good. $7 for you.
I only know that because of Thurman Merman. Yep.
Yeah. Memorable name. Kalee.
The second one is A Christmas Story.
Yes.
A Christmas Story. Just
A
one.
Christmas story. Yeah, it's not the only Christmas story.
One of many.
Although TBS seems to think it is.
Ooh.
Bryan.
Kalee just took the one I knew.
I-
I'm guessing I number 1 must be The Grinch.
Yes. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Very good. Specifically the Ron Howard one. Yeah.
Another Christmas Story.
Yes. The Christmas story we'd all like to forget. The 2000 Jim Carrey Grinch. Lauren.
Because I'm old and I like black and white movies, number 8 is A Miracle on 34th Street.
It's a great movie. Very good. Miracle on 34th Street. Liz.
Thank you, Caitlin, for this answer. Number 3 is The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus, yeah. 1984. Very good. Nate.
I was really happy that number 9 is there, but I actually know number 10 is Gremlins.
Yeah.
Gremlins, yes. Very impressive. Susan.
I only know one for sure. Number 5 is It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep. It's a Wonderful Life.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town is number 6, right?
Well, there's still one player to go, so.
Sorry.
Caitlin.
Sorry. Now you know. You can get it. You're welcome.
the 9,
Sorry.
9 is Jingle All the Way.
9 is Jingle All the Way. Yeah.
Yes, Jingle All the Way.
I just will get
watched
the
it
money in the kitty.
yesterday.
I was going to say favorite Christmas movie, but it's probably Ian's favorite movie.
He nodded.
Very
Number
good start to
4.
it. All right,
Number
who's got
4,
number 4?
Emmett Otter.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, yep. And 6, I think it was said, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. 68.50 in the bank,
Ooh.
but someone has to go. And if you don't find the cheater, that's cut in half. Your individual totals here. There we go. Everyone scored, and pretty well. Would anyone like to make an accusation?
Jared.
He's passing out the questions.
Yeah, so he has the answer.
Yeah, true.
Would any of these 8 contestants like to accuse each other?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
playing, Ian.
Oh, whatever.
You owe me a cake, Ian.
How do you decorate the sides of cakes?
This is going to be a whole other thing.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry on his behalf.
With a
Brian, I'll
trowel.
excuse you. Why not?
Okay, Brian, you've been accused.
Uh-oh.
All right.
It's him for sure. It's definitely him.
Defend yourself.
I'm not the cheater.
Well, good enough for me. I guess he's not.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
Do you want to throw it back to anyone, Brian?
No, I'm not going to retaliate.
All right. Anyone else?
I think it might be Tom.
Okay, Jared has some facts about our cheater tonight, and he is going to read the first one now.
Too. Well, as a big fan of quality HVAC installation and maintenance, the cheater's favorite diehard supporting character is the ductwork.
Okay, I need the 8 of you to please. Oh, it's Die Hard with a ventilation. Okay, I need the 8 of you to please send me the name of the person you think is the cheater. Go ahead and lock in your vote. First vote has been cast. Time to see if they have found the cheater from the get-go. Had a very good first round. Let's start at the bottom here with Susan.
I voted for Nate.
One for Nate. Nate,
Now I wish I voted for Susan, but I voted for Liz for no reason.
Okay, we're just going to the left of ourselves so far. Liz, who did you vote for? Was it Lauren?
It's
was
just a
not-
jump to the left.
It was a step to the right, but like diagonal and up, I went Bryan.
One Bryan, one Liz, one Nate. Lauren.
I also went Nate for no particular
Two for
reason.
Nate. Bryan.
I voted for Lauren.
Gonna be an
One for
early night.
Lauren.
Start drinking.
All right, Kalee.
I also voted for Nate.
3 for Nate. Not looking too good. Langley.
This is harsh.
I did this only by math and like how much was made. So I went with the lowest number. So I went with Bryan. That was the only reason
with
why.
the lowest score. All right, that is 2 for Bryan, and that is 3 for Nate. Caitlin, what'd you say?
I didn't expect so many people to pick Nate, so I picked Nate.
That
Oh,
was 4 for
wow.
Nate, and he is out.
Wow.
Sorry,
because I
Nate.
knew Gremlins?
Now we have to know. Maybe because you do the Major General Dan. I don't know.
that's why I voted.
Nate, were you the cheater?
No, absolutely not. I really did have a neighbor named Lieutenant Dan. He was a lieutenant colonel in the army, and I grew up watching Gremlins because that's how old I was.
Lieutenant
He
Colonel
was
did it
not
for
the
me.
cheater. His next door neighbor was a gremlin, and he watched Forrest Gump a lot. Okay, 7
Yep.
players left. One of them is the cheater. Hopefully, when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, they'll find out who it is. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. One honest player has already been voted out. Cheater is still in the game, but we're going to play 2 more questions, see if you can find them. Moving on here, we have 34.25 in the bank, and this is our answer board. There are 20 answers on this board. 10 are right, 10 are wrong. Which of these songs have the word Christmas in the lyrics? This is the original version of the song. Jingle Bells, Jingle Bell Rock, Carol of the Bells, The Holly and the Ivy, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Up on the Housetop, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Winter Wonderland, Go Tell It on the Mountain, Sleigh Ride, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Here Comes Santa Claus, Came Upon a Midnight Clear, The Little Drummer Boy, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Marshmallow World, Silent Night, A Little Town of Bethlehem, and It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we go to Kalee. Go.
Rudolph. Rudolph was.
Merry Gentlemen.
Definitely does.
And I think maybe Carol of the Bells. If I'm thinking of the right song.
Yeah,
Carol of the Bells.
All the Bells does.
Mhm.
Had to sing through it for a second.
Singing everything in my head.
Yeah, right. The thing with Silent Night is the first verse doesn't, but that has so many verses. So
Time,
I don't
okay.
know.
And you each do have 1 rollover you can use over the course of the game. If you don't know an answer or you want to put a teammate on the spot, roll your turn over to them. And Kalee, you are first.
Wow, singing them all at one time is like a stroke. Rudolph, I know for sure.
You want Rudolph?
I'm going Rudolph all the way, not Jingle.
Yeah, most obvious answer, 50 cents. Very good.
Didn't have to throw in the most obvious part, but yeah.
Well, these guys want the least money. And then One Foggy Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's the lyric. Very good. All right. And Bryan is
All right, let's take Up on the Housetop.
Up on the Housetop. Let's light it up and see. Yes, all for the Christmas joys. Very good. $2.50 for that. Lauren, you're next.
I think I'm gonna go with I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. No, it is not in there.
Oh,
Not
really?
mistletoe
I'm
and Santa
Jewish. Leave me
Claus.
alone.
Yeah, just has 1 verse.
It happened in April.
Liz,
Carol of the Bells.
Carol of the Bells. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer. Very good. $1. Susan.
I'm gonna say It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year.
Most wonderful time of the year. It mentions scary ghost stories. Does it mention Christmas?
Oh,
Yes, Tales of the Glories of Christmases long, long ago. Very good. $2. Caitlin.
God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Yes, Born on Christmas Day. Very good. 150. And Langley.
I am at a loss on all of these, so I'm just going to take a guess. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Yes, near the very end, it mentions a Christmas. You're gonna build a
Nice.
Toyland all around the Christmas tree. Very good.
Wow,
50.
that was a guess. Seriously.
Good guess.
Just say you knew it. Just be confident. You know.
Was it?
Oh,
Holly and the Ivy. Christmas Eve in the Morn. Let's see. Go Tell It on the Mountain. So again, Christmas Morn is mentioned. How many is that? 8. A Little Town of Bethlehem. We hear the Christmas angels in the very last verse, and then Here Comes Santa Claus is the last one. That is all 10. Very good. Name the state by one of its official state songs. Live Free or Die, Take Me Home, Country Roads, Land of Enchantment, These Green Mountains, Rocky Top, The Old North State, Old Folks at Home, or Swanee River. You Are My Sunshine, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, and Roll On Columbia, Roll On. 30 seconds to talk it over, then we go to Bryan. Go.
It's West Virginia. Yeah.
West Virginia.
That's all.
These Green Mountains, I think, is Vermont.
Live Free or Die has to be New Hampshire, right?
Makes sense.
There's one of these I think I know, only because my friend lives in that state, but I'm not certain.
Sunshine is Florida, maybe? Kinda, sorta?
That's what I was thinking.
Or California.
Time. Okay. And Bryan, you were first.
All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Roll on, Columbia, roll on. Is it Washington?
Washington. Very good.
It is.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
better, I guess.
That's the one I was gonna guess.
Lauren.
All right. Just because I know this song, I think Rocky Top is Tennessee.
Yeah, it mentions Tennessee in the lyrics, so it is Tennessee. Very good. Liz.
I'm gonna be the one to do it and say, Take Me Home, Country Road is West Virginia.
West Virginia, yeah. Clearly written by someone who has never been to West Virginia, if you're going with all.
A lot of country roads there.
You know,
Yes.
he actually had not been to West Virginia when he wrote that song.
Or maybe
It
he had been to
shows.
West Virginia and not heaven. Okay, Susan.
I think I remember this from a PBS special. I think Swing Low, Sweet Chariot is Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, very good. Watch your PBS, kids. Caitlin.
The only one I knew was West Virginia because that's my home state. So I'm just gonna say You Are My Sunshine for Florida. That's my guess.
Florida. No, it is the Sunshine State, but it's not Florida. Langley.
I think Land of Enchantment is Arizona.
Not Arizona, sorry.
Ah,
And Kalee.
I'm gonna do Land of Enchantment, New Mexico.
That's the one. Yeah, New Mexico, right next to.
Very enchanting.
Yeah. So enchanted, I've forgotten everything that's there.
Oh, but they have delicious churros there.
All right,
And
we'll go with the
Churro.
other, Live Free or Die. New Hampshire. Susan, you said it. Green Mountains, Vermont.
Vermont.
Yep. Old North State. You had, a couple chances here. It's North Carolina. Maybe know 7 or 8. This is Florida.
8's California.
Now, You Are My
Wow.
Sunshine was written by the governor of Louisiana.
Wow.
Old
We'll
folks
learn
at
on this
home
show.
for Florida seems a bit rude.
But true. Rude but true.
Oh, it's because the
It is
river's
true.
in that state. The Swanee
On the
River's in
nose.
Florida. All right, in the bank we have 75-25. Very good. But if you can't find the cheater, that's cut in half again. So, just to make an accusation.
Maybe Susan, because she knew a lot about the states, although she's Canadian.
I'm going to make the argument that because I'm Canadian, I know a lot about the states.
You're not
Wow.
wrong.
That is
Sounded good.
completely fair.
As a former player, can I start slinging garbage or?
Yes.
No, not right now.
Dang.
But I encourage it.
Susan, do you want to accuse anybody?
I never want to accuse anybody.
Okay.
But will you?
No, because then I'll just feel bad.
Typical Canadian.
I wouldn't want someone to feel bad in this game that involves sabotage, backstabbing, and cheating. Okay, Jared, do we have another fact?
We do. The cheater used to think Florida's official state song was My Florida Keys, sung to the tune of My Ding-a-ling.
Okay.
Can you sing a little of it for us, Jared?
I don't know how it goes now.
No.
Well, if you fall on your Florida Keys, it might hurt your ding-a-ling. All right,
Your
go ahead
Florida key.
and lock in your votes, please. Okay, we have thrown out a few more accusations than normal. See if it pays off. Let's start with Lauren. Who did you vote for?
I picked Bryan because I'm just picking off the guys at this point.
One for Bryan. Caitlin.
I just picked Lauren randomly.
One Bryan. One Lauren. Langley.
I picked Liz just because I had to pick somebody.
Yep.
So
Liz, who did you say?
I picked Susan also randomly.
Seems pretty random so far. Okay, one for 4 different players. Kalee.
I picked Susan because I can't get over how we Americans are so dumb and Canadians are smart.
I would have to agree with that. That's the part that she's the cheater, but that's the part that the Canadians are smarter than us.
Yeah.
Susan, what did you say?
I totally randomly voted for Lauren.
Okay, that is 2 for Susan, 2 for Lauren. Bryan, what'd you say?
I broke that tie. I voted for Lauren.
Yeah, so much for picking off the guys. Sorry, that is 3 votes. Lauren, she has been voted out of the game. And now we have to know, Lauren, were you the cheater?
Was.
She was the
Oh my
cheater.
God.
Nicely done.
I was
Wow.
the cheater. Good job.
75-25 stays in the bank, and when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, there will be a new cheater. We could be playing for some good money tonight. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We have a great game underway because they have found the cheater already. Lauren was voted out of the game, and 75-25 sits in the bank. But you know how it works. We have to have a new cheater, and Jared has picked one for us. He's going to tell us how he did that this time.
Yeah, I took each of the players and assigned them one of the 6 geese a laying I brought in. And there was one goose that just had all these demands about the bedding and the temperature. It was awful. So that was the cheater.
Okay, so yeah, the geese who phoned it in while laying. Okay. 6 players, one of you is a new cheater. Let's move on, see if you can spot them once again. Name the 10 shows with the best Christmas episodes, according to a 2020 USA Today article. You don't need to name the episode, just the show in general. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we go to Liz for her answer. Go.
I'm guessing Friends and The Office. Those are my 2.
Yeah,
probably.
Probably the OC.
Who said that?
I feel like a show like Cheers or Three's Company or something would be up there.
Little House on the Prairie?
Time, okay. Liz, you are first.
It just occurred to me, will they have British shows on this?
Yeah, British shows count.
Okay, I'm gonna go Downton Abbey.
Yes, that is the British show on the list. Very good, Downton Abbey. The rest are all American shows. Very good.
Okay.
$4 for Liz. And Susan.
I'm gonna guess the OC.
The OC. Yeah, that's a good guess because that is number 9.
Wow.
Guess they were famous for their Christmas episodes.
Yes.
Caitlin.
Yeah, I'm stuck on comedies. So, well, I'll say Friends. I feel like that's
Yeah, Friends, number 7. 350. I think they picked the one from season 2, but again, like with the Thanksgiving episode, you
The
could probably
holiday
pick.
armadillo one. That's what.
I don't think it's the armadillo one, but it should have been. That's the best one.
That one's great.
Langley.
I know a lot of TV, but when it comes to Christmas episodes, not that much. But I'm going to take a guess and say, go for an older one and say MASH.
MASH, good guess, but no, does not make it.
Okay.
Kalee.
I'm deciding how homeschooled I want my answer to be. I'm going with the Waltons. It's eggnog, John boy.
Sorry,
say
no,
it.
the Waltons does not make the list.
Come on, John boy.
Bryan.
Okay.
You know, Langley, I'm with you. I was gonna guess MASH.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm gonna guess The Simpsons.
Simpsons. No, does not make it.
Really?
So many good ones.
Go over the
though.
other answers here. Okay, number 1 surprised me. The rest of them make sense. Roswell.
Wait.
The Office, which was said.
South Park.
Seinfeld. Veronica Mars. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The West Wing.
South Park.
And Community. No South Park. Sorry.
Oh.
Not fans of
You're hanky.
I know.
There's
There's a
so
lot of
many good
Christmas-
South Park ones.
They didn't put the Twilight Zone either, which is a shame. That's a great episode.
Okay, I've also got to say, I'm a little bit disappointed that the only British one was Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Because if I recall correctly, there was a hilarious episode of Blackadder that was a parody of A Christmas Carol.
Yep.
There was.
Yes. Yeah.
I truly thought this entire list was going to be British shows, just because they all do special Christmas episodes for every show.
Yeah, I guess if
I think
USA
it's a-
Today picked all British shows, they'd get some backlash. But this group backlashes anyway, so, you know.
Oh, and Beavis and Butthead did a version of It's a Wonderful Life.
I think everyone has done a version of It's a Wonderful Life.
Or Christmas.
Time
Carol.
for everyone's favorite category, anagrams. Rearrange these anagrams to get the name of the holiday song. The Chalk Sled, Loony Thigh, Airglides, Switches Harmot, Leftish Toner, Wagonless Kincode, Warlords Alauham, Unreplenished Herded Red Root, Seal Net Scaramouches, and Weatherproofed Allison Dosed. Had some time to look at it. We're going to have 30 seconds more, and then we're going to go to Susan. Go.
If
Oh,
I
I'm gonna be
did it
terrible at this.
correctly, I think 8 might be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's the only one so far that I feel I may have gotten. But maybe not. It's gonna be my guess for that at least.
I just wish they all were real songs.
Time. Okay, Susan, you're first.
Yeah, I have no clue, so I'm just gonna go with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Sorry.
For
For number 8.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, very good. $8.
Sorry.
No, I mean,
You're all the same team. It's okay. Caitlin, you're up.
that's the only one I figured out. So, you have one?
I have one, but I can't say it now.
How many do you have?
One.
Oh, well, then I won't roll over to you.
If you take longer, I might be able to come up with more.
Oh, I like that strategy. That might help. Give me a few minutes to look at these.
I figured out one, and I hope nobody else figures it out.
No, okay, so this is probably nothing, but I'm just gonna say it anyway, just to get the ball rolling. For number is like number 6, Good King Wenceslas or whatever that song is.
Good King Wenceslas, very good, Caitlin.
I got Good King.
Probably
So I was
Bryan.
like,
That was mine.
Was that Brian's?
All right, Langley, you're next.
30 minutes later.
After all this time, I think the only one that I think I've got is the $3 one, and is that Sleigh Ride?
Sleigh ride, yes.
Okay.
$3. All you need is one of them as long as no one else takes it from you. All right, Kalee.
Loony Thigh. Silent Night.
I'm sorry. No, there's no S in Loony Thigh.
No. But it has the same word.
You'll get it in a moment. Bryan, you're next.
I thought I had it a moment ago.
I kind of want this to be the lyrics. Silent Night, Loony
I'm
Thigh.
writing a new song tonight.
I just figured out Loony Thigh, and then Kalee nearly stopped my heart and stole it. But no, that is Oh Holy Night.
There you go. Oh, Holy Night. Yep.
You know, there was a night in there somewhere.
And Liz.
I am so happy no one took it because I just figured it out during the long pause. Number 5 is The First Noel.
First Noel. Very good.
Wow.
Impressive. All right.
I figured out number
You
9.
could stab at number 10.
All right, yeah, we'll go in order. Who's got number 1?
Deck the halls.
Deck the halls. Who's got number 4? I thought I heard it said. White Christmas.
Wow.
7. Anyone? Marshmallow World.
Here
9.
comes Santa Claus.
9 is Here Comes Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Here Comes Santa Claus. Yeah, and 10.
9, not 10.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
10.
10's almost impossible. I just wanted to include one that was ridiculous. Parade of the Wooden Soldiers.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
What the hell?
Your wooden soldiers should be weatherproofed.
In the Bank. 111.25.
Wow.
Which is pretty impressive because you found the cheater, but if you don't do it again, that gets cut in half. Here are your totals for the round. Cheater has only been cheating for this round. Who has an accusation? I think that was someone's All I Want for Christmas Is You ringtone.
That was Loony Thighs.
It was Loony Thighs, okay.
That's right.
Silent Thighs, Loony Thighs.
I'm going to write it. I'm going to perform it.
Jared, do we have a fact about our new cheater?
Yeah. The new cheater, when caroling Silent Night, they wear linen tights and they are very chilly.
Do they cover their loony thighs? Okay.
Silent ones?
Caitlin, Langley, Kalee, Bryan, Liz, Susan, lock in your votes. Votes are in. Let's see what we think. Caitlin, we'll start with you.
For no reason, I picked Liz.
Okay, one for Liz for no reason. Langley.
I went with Bryan.
One Liz, one
Mostly 'cause I had
Bryan.
to pick someone.
Liz, what did you say?
I went with Langley for retaliation.
Okay. Kalee,
I went with Susan to be consistent.
even though there's a new cheater this round from the last time you picked. Yeah.
It might work.
All right, one Liz, one Bryan, one Susan, one Langley. Bryan.
I picked Kalee. I think she's too smart to have 0.
Thank you. I'm actually just stupid. So
I think you're hiding something.
Hey, it all comes down to Susan's vote.
Oh no, hoping that no one else would vote for him, I voted for Bryan.
Well, they did, and now he is out. Bryan, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
2 votes. And now we have to know, were you the cheater?
Yeah, I was a cheater.
what the heck?
Oh my God.
What?
He was the
Wow.
cheater. All right,
way.
well, the full 111.25 stays in the bank. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, there will be a new cheater, and we will be playing the immunity challenge with them.
Man.
We'll be
You
right
guys
back.
caught me 2 weeks in a row.
Welcome back to a very interesting episode of Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We have 5 players left, and they have found 2 cheaters so far, which means we have 111.25 in the bank, and we have a new cheater once again. Jared is going to tell us how he picked them.
Well, each player was assigned a golden ring, and the 1 digit on my hand that turned green was the cheater.
Okay, so let's see if we can find them. And we're only going to have 1 question this round because it is the round 4 immunity challenge. I will ask 1 question with many, many possible answers, and the last player standing giving answers will be safe through this vote. But will the cheater give themselves away in the process? So, In addition to that, if you put together 5 answers as a team, that's $10. 10 answers is $20. 15 answers is $30. 18 answers is $50. And 20 answers is $75. But most importantly, last player standing wins the immunity. And your category is named characters in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And according to my list, there are 26. So you're back to the top of the order. Caitlin, you are first.
I'm gonna go with Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, Ebenezer Scrooge, very good. That's one right out of the gate. Langley.
Let's go easy. Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim, yep. Kalee.
The Ghost of Christmas Past.
Yes. Liz.
Bob Cratchit.
Yeah, Bob Cratchit, very good. Susan.
Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley, yeah, we are right out the gate with 5. Just a quick note here, for example, if there was a character named like Jim Smith and his wife was Mrs. Smith, both of those are good. But if it just said, oh, and they had some kids, their kids wouldn't count unless they're named. So last names are fine, but they have to have some kind of name. So we're 5 in, and we are back to Caitlin.
The Ghost of Christmas Present.
Yes, very good. Christmas present. Langley.
Ghost of Christmas Future.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come is technically the name. Kalee.
Mrs. Cratchit.
Yes, Mrs. Cratchit.
Okay, good. She didn't have a first name.
I think her first name is Piggy. That's only the Muppet version.
Mrs.
They couldn't afford a first name for her.
They were too poor. Liz.
Fezziwig.
Yes, Fezziwig. Good. Susan.
Fred.
Fred, yes, we are 10 for 10. Very good. $20 in the bank. We are back to Caitlin.
I'm out, so I'm gonna say the cooked goose for everyone.
The cooked goose, everyone knows. Sorry, that is incorrect. Down to 4. Langley.
I'm gonna say I have this name in my head. I don't necessarily think it's her name. Scrooge's girlfriend. Is it Eliza?
Eliza. No, sorry, not Eliza.
Okay.
Kalee.
Scrooge's girlfriend, Veronica.
Veronica. Oh,
Meet.org.
down to just Liz and Susan. Apparently 10 was where we were losing them. Liz.
The Kid Cratchit, the one who's not Tiny Tim.
And their name is?
Kid.
Dominic.
Dominic.
Dominic Cratchit.
How dare you?
Sorry, it is not Dominic Cratchit, which means
What?
Susan is the last player standing and wins the immunity, but she can keep going if she wants.
I think Scrooge's lady friend was Belle.
Belle is correct. Yep, we're up to 11.
And I think there was a Martha Cratchit.
There was a Martha Cratchit. Yep.
And that is all I know.
No more?
No, sorry.
Okay, well, you have the immunity, so that matters.
What about Fran, his sister?
Okay, can I try to
Fan was
guess
the name,
any
not
of these?
Fran. Fan.
Who
Yeah,
was
Tom,
it?
go ahead.
Okay, I believe that Mrs. Fezziwig was also in it.
Yep, Mrs. Fezziwig.
Oh, come on.
Is there
Ghost of Christmas Past?
We have passed.
is there like a Catherine?
Not Catherine, sorry. No.
I was throwing out a name. I was like, I don't know. I'm just picking out like
Helga.
Let's see.
Okay, I
We have
can't remember their names, but the two guys that come to get, come seeking alms
but they don't have
from
names.
Scrooge early on.
They're
You
just,
have to
they're
have
just
names.
listed as portly gentlemen.
Okay. Okay.
Dick Wilkins, Topper, Mrs. Dilber, Old Joe, Belinda Cratchit, Peter Cratchit, and then a bunch of literary characters who come to life: Alibaba, Orson, Valentine, Robinson Crusoe, and Carolyn. So that is, yeah.
There's just someone named Old Joe.
Old Joe, yes.
so not a Catherine, but a
Mrs. Old
Caroline.
Joe.
There's not a Mrs. Old Joe, no.
Man, he missed his opportunity.
But Susan has won the immunity. In the bank, 131.25.
Wow.
Nice.
Here's who won the immunity, which is Susan. Cheater's only been cheating for this question, so throw out some accusations if you want. Susan, you can still accuse and you'll still vote, but you just can't be voted for.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. I'm just thinking about Cratchlets.
Cratch
Actually,
dumplings was their official title as kids.
No
Okay,
clue.
do we have a fact about our new cheater?
Yeah, the new cheater once gave a rousing performance as Carol in A Christmas Carol, which theater critics called "Who is that?" and "How did they get up on stage?"
I would believe that for any of the five. Okay, so no accusations. The five of you, please lock in your votes. Votes are in. Let's see what we think. Just five of you left. We will start with Susan because we know she can't be voted out.
I randomly voted for Caitlin.
How random are we talking? Okay, one for Caitlin. Caitlin.
I randomly voted for Kalee.
Okay, one for Caitlin, one for Kalee. Kalee.
I voted for Liz.
Okay, Liz, what did you say?
I voted for Kalee.
Two for Kalee. Langley.
I hate this because you're one of my favorite people, but I voted for Kalee also.
Three votes for Kalee, and she is out of the game. And now we have to know, Kalee, were you the cheater?
Heck no. Heck no.
She
I
was
had
not
so-
the cheater, which means you've just lost 65, 63.
Oh, you all deserve it.
Also, the amount still left in the bank. When we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, they'll get to give 2 answers for every question. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. The streak could not continue, and they voted out Kalee, who was an innocent player. But they get to give 2 answers for every question now, so we'll see if they can find the cheater in this round. Play 2 more questions here. Name the top 10 holiday cookies according to the Daily Meal. Not the Daily Mail, different. 30 seconds to talk it out. And we go to Langley for his first answer. Go.
The ones that come to mind for me would be gingerbread cookies, peanut butter blossoms, snickerdoodles, sugar cookies, and maybe molasses cookies, which I think is a gamble, but that's one we make every year, so I threw it in.
Shortbread?
Shortbread would probably be one.
I mean, there's just chocolate chip, but that's probably
Yeah, that's like chocolate chip, Hamantaschen.
Time. Okay. And Langley, you were first.
Let's try Snickerdoodle.
Snickerdoodles, yeah. Nicely done, Caitlin and Langley. 250 for Snickerdoodles. Number 5. Liz.
Gingerbread.
Yeah. Gingerbread is number 4. Susan.
Sticking with shortbread.
Shortbread. No, believe it or not, shortbread does not make it. I know that's one of my opinion. Caitlin.
I'm gonna say peanut butter blossoms.
Peanut butter blossoms are number 3. 50. And we loop back around to Langley.
Wow. Sugar cookies?
Yeah, number 1.
Okay.
Cut out sugar cookies, which maybe like 3-year-olds made this list. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip. I think they're just not specifically holiday enough to make it, but I get what you're getting at. Susan.
Just to clarify, holiday cookies, we're talking about Christmas, right?
Yeah, the article just said holiday cookies. There aren't any non-Christmas ones.
Because all of the other holiday cookies I can think of are Jewish holiday cookies, and
I
those aren't
don't
gonna
think
be
there's
on
any of those on here.
here. What's another kind of cookie? I'll say molasses cookies.
Molasses cookie. No. Might
We
be too
make
similar to gingerbread. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Caitlin.
I have two. So when I'm done, and I'm probably wrong with one, I want to guess on the other,
Yes.
just out of curiosity. So I'm gonna say Pizzelles. As a
No,
guess.
Pizzelles does not make it. What was your other one?
Pfeffernuss.
No, neither one.
Okay.
Bless you.
I was curious. It's stuff we make sometimes, and I was just curious if it would show up.
Snowballs. Chocolate crinkles.
So specific.
Ritz. Thumbprints.
Pistachio?
M&M cookies.
Oh.
And pecan tassies.
M&M cookies are holiday?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, pecan tassies do have shortbread, so that's kind of.
But I didn't think that would count. As anything special.
I always thought Spritz cookies were Hanukkah cookies, but maybe that's just
What
regional
is a
thing.
Spritz cookie?
No clue.
Yeah, I don't know
No?
that one.
Little gun
Yeah.
that you shoot
Make them through the gun. There's like
Yeah,
a
they're
little
butter cookies.
gun that makes
Yeah, that's
shapes
why I
like
said I
a-
wasn't sure because I didn't know about
Stars.
Spritz. I just had them list. Yeah.
But I
Rich
okay.
people don't make cookies with
good.
butter in them.
Okay, so it's not a Hanukkah cookie unless you're Jared. Name the quotes from TV Land's 100 greatest TV quotes and catchphrases. Tonight Show, The Flintstones, Emerald Live, Hawaii Five-0, Welcome Back, Cotter, Cheers, Columbo, Friends, Andy Griffith, and Hill Street Blues. 30 seconds to talk it out, get some quotes out there, and then we go to Liz. Go.
the Flintstones would be Yabba Dabba Doo, right?
Yeah, Emerald has to be Bam.
Bam. Yeah.
Bookham Dano is Hawaii
Cheers must
5-0.
be- Cheers must be Norm.
Norm.
Yeah, probably.
Friends is probably How You Doing.
It's either that or You're on a Break. Like
Oh,
one of the two.
Is Hawaii 5 Bookham Dano, or is that a
Yep.
different?
Imagine
Okay.
No.
Tonight Show's Here's Johnny.
probably.
Time. Liz, you're
Yeah.
first.
I'll just go with Emerald being Bam.
So enthusiastic. Yes, bam, very good.
Sorry, yeah.
Bam.
Bam.
It's like a dying firework.
Susan.
Going with Friends being How You Doing.
Yeah, there are a couple that could have been, but that is the one. Very good. How
Wow,
you doing?
okay.
Caitlin.
I'm gonna go Cheers with Norm.
Would a person's name by itself constitute a catchphrase?
Well,
Yeah.
they yell it.
Yes. I was just building tension. That's correct.
That was good because I was like, no, I got it wrong.
Langley.
I'm going to go for the $10 one with Hill Street Blues. Is it Let's Be Careful Out There?
Very good. Hill Street Blues. Let's
Nice.
be careful out there. Which I would recommend the cheater does.
And my grandmother used to watch that when I was like 4, and I remember only that much about it. So
Paid you $10 years later. There you go. Liz.
Flintstones, Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yabba Dabba Doo. $2. Susan.
The only quote I can think of from Welcome Back, Cotter is Up Your Nose with a Rubber Hose.
Yes, and that is the one. Caitlin.
I'm gonna go with Hawaii 5 Bookham Dano.
Welcome Dano. Yep. And Langley again.
for Columbo, is it, excuse me, but I have just one more question. Or I may be rephrasing that wrong, but.
Yeah, that's not close enough and I can't take it. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, we got number one was Here's Johnny. Columbo was.
Okay, can I guess number 9?
Yeah, just one more thing. Yep, number 9.
Is it Nip It in the Bud?
Just Nip It, yeah.
Okay.
From Don Knotts. Very good.
Don Knotts are my favorite Christmas cookie.
Not for Hanukkah.
We are up to 110-13. And Cheater's been going for 2 rounds. Community challenge. There we go. Who wants to make an accusation?
I'm at a loss. As far as making an accusation, no, but.
Anyone want to gang up on somebody? Okay, do we have a fact about our cheater?
We do. The cheater's favorite holiday treat is one of those 12-inchers. from Mrs. Fields Cookies.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. Caitlin, Langley, Liz, Susan, lock in your votes. See who's not entering the final round. Okay, votes are in. Time to see if we're keeping all that money in the bank, and it's a lot. Okay, let's start at the top here. Caitlin,
I just picked Liz.
one for Liz. Liz,
Susan.
one for Susan. Susan,
I voted for Caitlin again.
okay. It all comes down to Langley's vote. We know he didn't vote for himself, so he's going to break this tie.
I voted for Susan.
2 for Susan. She is out. Sorry, Susan. Now we have to know, were you the cheater?
I was not the cheater.
She was not the cheater. I'm sorry. Cheater stays in the game down to 55.07. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, our 3 players are going to make a mad dash for all that money in the bank. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Only 3 players left in the game. At one point, we had over $130 in the bank, but 2 rounds in a row, they failed to find the cheater. So we're down to just 55.07. Last chance to add some money, Caitlin, Langley, Liz. If after you do that, the 2 honest players find the cheater, they'll split that bank 50-50. If not, money's cut in half and it's turned over to the audience, but let's see if you can do it on your own. Back to another answer board. The question is this: which of these are real adaptations of A Christmas Carol? Mickey's Christmas Carol, An All Dogs Christmas Carol, A Kwanzaa Carol, A Diva's Christmas Carol, Satan's Christmas Carol, Yo Yogi Bear Is Your Christmas Carol, Richard Nixon's Christmas Carol, It's Christmas Carol, A Christmas Carol Book 2, Large Tim, An American Christmas Carol, Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, The Muppet Christmas Carol, A Caillou Christmas Carol, Bah Humduck, A Looney Tunes Christmas, It's a Christmas Carol, Charlie Brown, Bob Cratchit's Christmas Carol, A Mime's Christmas Carol, Brer Rabbit's Christmas Carol, Barbie in A Christmas Carol, and Bob the Builder's Christmas Carol. 30 seconds, go.
I think Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol is one because there was an image clue one of the previous games, and I think Nate knew that one.
I think we could safely eliminate A Kwanzaa Carol. And probably Satan's Christmas Carol, though I'd love to see it.
Bah Humduck sounds real, and if it's not, I'm impressed.
We go to Caitlin first, and we're back to the top of the order again. Caitlin.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol.
Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol. Yeah, pretty famous one there. $2 for you. Okay.
Let's see. I think A Diva's Christmas Carol is real.
A Diva's Christmas Carol. Light it up. $2.50. Yeah, very good. I believe it's a Hallmark movie or Lifetime or one of those.
Yeah, I think it was like VH1, and it
that
had,
might be. Yeah.
What's her face? Whatever.
Vanessa Williams.
Yes, that's the word I was thinking of. Yep, that's who it was.
It stars opera singers like Placido Domingo.
Oh my God.
It's more like a regular Christmas Carol.
I feel like Mickey's Christmas Carol is real.
Yeah, very obvious.
Yeah.
Mickey's Christmas Carol. Very good. We'll loop back around, see if we can find some more obscure ones here. Caitlin.
I like the sound of Bah Humduck, A Looney Tunes Christmas. If it's not real, that's very good that you made that up.
Bah Humduck. No, I can't take credit for that one. That's real. Very good.
Yeah.
$4. Langley.
I could go with the obvious one, but no, screw it. The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that's the most obvious one. 50 cents, Muppet Christmas Carol. And back to Liz.
There are so many of these that are just really fun images, but I can visualize Barbie in A Christmas Carol very strong, and it's chaotic, and I love it, so I'm gonna go with that.
Barbie in A Christmas Carol. Yeah, that is real one.
Yeah. Where can we find it?
All right, so you got a lot of the obvious ones here. The other ones, All Dogs Go to Heaven, got A Christmas Carol. I don't know why. Let's see. An American Carol starring Henry Winkler. It's Christmas Carol.
Real?
And a Caillou Christmas. No.
Oh,
The other one that's correct is Brer Rabbit's Christmas Carol.
It's Christmas Carol is real because
It's
I thought that was
Christmas-
just a very funny joke.
Someone was really proud of that one.
and I feel like Satan's Christmas Carol and Caillou's Christmas Carol would have been interchangeable anyway.
I still think Richard Nixon's Christmas Carol should have happened.
It still can, I suppose.
Name the Christmas movies or specials if they had one letter removed. A green creature steals a holiday from the Who's and hurts himself in the process. An ice creature comes to life with a magical hat and demands everything happen this instant. A young child has nothing to bring to the manger scene but some Captain Morgan. Vince Vaughn plays Elmo, who is also Santa Claus' brother. Lincoln and Vigoda have to stop Barnaby from stealing an inheritance. A family is afraid that a German demon is breaking into their home, but he's actually just making the handicap accessible. A man buys a pair of gardening tools for a boy whose mother is dying on Christmas Eve. Girls in a sorority house realize that their holiday is missing something. Father Christmas is taken to a world where Short, Lawrence, and Scorsese live, and Kris Kringle has to show some pubs the true spirit of the holiday. 30 seconds to talk it out, then we go to Langley for his first answer. Good luck. Go.
Okay, so 2 would be Frosty the Now Man.
Oh, okay.
3
I know
would
that.
Oh, sorry. Go Langley.
Oh no. You can go. But I was gonna say 4. I think is gonna be Red Claus.
Yeah, because it's from Fred Claus. And then we have 3 would be Little Rummer Boy.
I have 5 for Abe's in Toyland.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure that one out.
Time. Okay, Langley, you're first.
I don't know about that one. So I'm gonna try 8, which is Black Christmas.
Girls in a sorority house is Black Christmas. Drop the B is missing something. Lack Christmas. Very good, Langley. $8. Liz.
I'll just go with the one I said. Abe's in Toyland.
Yes, Lincoln and Pagoda are Abe's, and that is the plot of Babes in Toyland. So it is Abe's in Toyland.
Okay, Barnaby.
Daniel Day-Lewis in a dual role. Caitlin.
6 is The Rampus.
Yes, it is Krampus. Drop the K. That is Ramp Us. Yes. Back to Langley.
Is 7 the Christmas hose? As opposed to the Christmas shoes? Yes, okay.
Yep, it's the Christmas shoes. Drop the S to Christmas hose. Very good.
Wow. Very different movie right there. Ho, ho, ho.
I've never seen someone so want their answer to not be right.
Like this can't be.
Liz.
Langley said Red Claus for 4. So I'm
Yes,
gonna go with
Red
that.
Claus. Drop the F. Red Claus.
Thanks, Langley.
Very good. And finally, Caitlin. Do you know 9 or 10?
3 is going to be Little Rummer Boy. I don't know the other 2.
Little Rummer Boy. Yeah, very good. Very impressive overall on that round. To go over the other ones here. Number 1. Ow, The Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, I was
Come on.
focused on Grinch. I'm like,
That
I
should
don't
have
know.
been 10.
What? Yeah, okay. 2 is, yeah, you said Frosty the Now Man. Anyone know number 9?
It's got Martins. I know
Yeah,
that.
it's
Santa
gotta
Claus
have Martin
Conquers
in
the
it.
Martians, so it's Santa Claus Conquers the Martins.
Okay.
What?
And 10 was Santa and the 3 Bears, so it's Santa and the 3 Bars. Which is the same movie if you live in certain parts of the South. Okay. Hey, Caitlin, Langley, Liz. You have 99.57 in our final bank that our 2 honest players can split if they find the cheater. It all comes down to this. Here are your totals. Cheater's been cheating since round 4. Talk it out before we vote.
So which one of you is the liar here, because I have absolutely no clue.
I could ask you the same question.
Okay, let's see. How can I'm trying to figure out how I can defend myself. Oh, okay. So most of the questions that I did get right, if you've noticed, because this is a theme with me, have to do with television and crap like that, which is stuff that I know. I don't know like music as well. And like when it comes to lists that people prefer, like USA Today, that sort of thing, I'm not terribly good at that. So in my defense, as far as the stuff that I got right, that's because I'm a big TV and film nerd. But other than that, I don't know how else to defend myself. So
Fair enough.
your turn.
We've all seen a bunch of Christmas Carol adaptions.
Okay.
We've all heard people scream Norm and say Yabba Dabba Doo. Our scores aren't exactly widespread, so it kind of seems like we all share the same amount of knowledge.
Yeah,
That's a lot of heavy lifting for the person with the lowest score there, but okay.
I mean, I am happy to be the one who needs the curve in the class. But it's not like I was getting 0.
Yeah, we only had 1-0 the whole game. So, Caitlin, anything you want to add?
Not really, because I don't know who. I don't really. Okay, it's not me. That much I can say, but I cannot definitively tell between the two of them who it is. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to throw a random name out and hope that I'm right, or that they also, one of them happens to pick the same name.
See, that's my plan. So
Yeah.
Interesting
This is-
strategizing.
This is some very good scientific processing we've got here.
All right, maybe one last fact to help you, Jared.
I doubt it. Oddly enough, if you add a letter to the Cheers' favorite Hanukkah movie, Babes in Oiland, you get a Christmas movie.
Oh my God.
Damn it, Jared.
All right, Caitlin, Langley, Liz, we have a good bit of money on the line, 99.57. If the two honest players spot the cheater, they're taking home an equal share of that. But if not, another honest player leaves the game. All right, Caitlin, start with you.
I chose Liz.
1 for Liz. Liz?
I said Caitlin.
Okay, so we know we won't have a tie. Langley, what'd you say?
you just had to leave it to me. Okay, so I said Liz.
That is 2 for Liz, and she is out of the game. Now it's the ultimate moment of truth. Liz, for 99.57. Were you the cheater?
I was, and I hated every second of it.
She was the cheater. Nicely done, Caitlin. Langley, 99.57. 49.79 apiece. Quite a game. Very exciting. We found multiple cheaters throughout the game. That's how we play a live cheat and steal. Thanks everyone for joining, and we will see you next time. Thank you, Jared. Goodbye.
In that band that they play against, he's like the River Bottom Band or whatever.
The Soggy Bottom Boys.
Oh, yeah, George Clooney was in it.
Bottom Boys.
Actually, I'm not sure. I have not seen Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Oh,
Really?
I have to tell you,
okay.
in that
Good.
No Brother, Where Art Thou, it took me an embarrassingly long time to realize that Soggy Bottom Boys was a wordplay on like the opposite of upper crust, was bottom, soggy bottom.
Well, I didn't know that until you said it just now.
I thought it was because they had just been in the river and they got soggy bottoms.
Yeah, I thought their butt was just wet.
I
Yeah,
think it's both. but
it could be both.
Maybe it's both.
Now
All
I
right.
want to watch Babes in Oiland.
Yes, I would watch. How about Abe's in Oil?
Babes in Oiland.
But yeah. Abe's in Oiland.
It's
I
starring
feel
Kurt.
like Abe Vigoda would be in Babes
Yeah.
in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Abe Lincoln would be though.
Probably
We
not.
never got to the end of anything. So.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon. Abraham Lincoln jokes. Got a bunch of them in the back of my head. Okay.
I bet
No.
you do.
Our American
Aw.
cousin.
Oh. I assume the Christmas hose has a much better song than the Christmas shoes.
He
I'm
buys the
guessing.
hose for his dad after the mom dies.
Jesus.
Dark, I know, but it's not as twisted as the song. Jesus will only like her if she has new shoes to wear. Otherwise, you're out of heaven. That is canonically the theological message of the song. Anyway,
Also the same as the Wizard of Oz.
Established
You're
that
right.
in Vatican
Really,
II,
you
right?
know? Same
Um,
thing.
yeah, it's pretty close. Okay. Jared hates this cookie list with an all-consuming passion.
It didn't make any sense. M&M cookies? What the
I
hell are
know,
those?
I agree.
I feel like I'm in the minority here, but I don't think M&M cookies are that good.
They're fine. They're not that special.
They're fine. They're M&Ms and they're cookies, but they're not like it. They have a hard shell. It makes it not.
It's a colorful chocolate chip cookie. I mean,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
I agree.
It's not gooey.
It's
like
lipstick on the
I'm
pig.
on Team Liz with that one.
yeah, I want a gooey cookie. I don't want like an extra hard shell.
Yeah, it's just if I only did lists that I agreed with, it would just be guess Colin's opinion. Which, to be fair, some of you would be very good at, but would not be a fair game.
I want to play that game.
I kind of want to see how we do.
Yeah.
You want me to
Who
do that
knows?
sometime? I will.
Yeah.
I'm not that narcissistic. I couldn't do it. Someone would have to write the questions for me. I'm the answer though.
Jared,
Best
you're
Christmas
free
movie
to
of all time
ready
is Noel. That can't
given
be right.
all this.
Only the best Christmas movie.
Rank these pictures of Anna Kendrick from best to best.
You've got the idea. Yes.
Which character named Marissa is the best on The Good Fight?
Uh-oh.